I don't know. I never saw them. I would really have loved to, but there was no like moviola going in the ladies' bedroom, showing what we were doing, obviously. So I get through two of those, and this is cool. Okay, whatever. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. Neither does she, and I've never heard of these things. And like I said, for the description box here, I had to Google like, what are those things, those 80s cafe things with the novella things? And it brought it up. So check the description box. That's what it gave me in Japanese, actually, and English. So I get through the one day. Okay, so this was all within a span of, actually it was back to back. It was one day, then back the next day for another one, for the last one that I did. But I was not feeling well towards the end of the first day. So when I come back the second day to do the third, or what ended up being the third of three of these clippy novella Japanese videos, I was not feeling well. So when I returned, I was not feeling well. But I thought it was just like under the weather. I was like, maybe had a cold or something. It's not like we were making out, God forbid. Although then from what I read, like they're these like intimate little videos that people watch like in private booths and stuff. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. So this next day, then I'm like kind of really dragging ass on my little novella, boy loses girl gets girl thing. But I'm a trooper. It's quite apparent that I'm not feeling too well. But like I said, there's no intimate contact except, like just physical proximity. So, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't too worried about it. And I knew that this was like, I'm only going to do a few of these. This last day was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And it wasn't that much money, but hey, I mean, hey, money's money. If I lived off phone sex for a year and a half before I met my husband, this was like Oscar caliber work here. So get through the second day, and then here we are, again, not having any clue as to really what we are doing or have done. And I am now really not feeling well, long story short, longer. I get home and I have pneumonia. It turns out that I went to a, what do you call it, urgent care, and I actually had walking pneumonia. So I hope that young lady's fine. I hope she was fine. I mean, like I said, they were very like docile little, romantic videos, but I hope I didn't give you pneumonia. But so yeah, that was it. I dragged myself through that last day and walked away with my check. And for the third video, or what I was told was going to be split up into three. I mean, it had to have been, I think, because we had 3 changes, 3 characters, and whatever over 2 days. So I don't know. Maybe it was maybe it was a whole story. Maybe it was a week. Maybe it was their whole life that they were telling in our little novellas, which is, like I said, it just seems like these. I could just think maybe they're watching this in a bar or something or whatever. So I don't know. Kissaten. Kissaten cafes, and there are these videos. It was a phenomenon in the 80s, and so like I said, as much about it as I do. But so what little I do or did know, there you go. And I don't know, that was just one of the adventures in performing gigs, I guess, through my teen years in Los Angeles. What can I say? So anyway, I know, very off the wall today. Hope to make it a little bit more linear and salient tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, same menu, no surprises there. Clips, previews, teasers, and an outtake or two. And in the meantime, thanks for tolerating my enthusiasm every day, and hope you're well, and take good care of yourself, like I always say, and those around you. And in the meantime, I love you. Bye.